You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Oh.
You are my sunshine.
Welcome, everybody.
My only sunshine.
Stop.
You make me.
Stop sharing. Hello, everyone. She's so cute, isn't she? Oh, hang on. Hi. G'day, Groovers, and welcome to Better Call Tour, where today we are going to make a massive erection. And it's in that there big box. It weighs a ton. Sunny's actually awake and... Hi, babes. Do you want to come up and say hi to everyone? Give me... She got up here before and I was so excited, and then I had to do a few more things to get ready and go and get the box and stuff, and she moved. But she was literally up here. You going to come up? Oh. Yeah. So some of you are new to my channel and you haven't met Sunny yet, but Sunny is my second... elderly rescue cat in this house, and she's a little sister to Biscuit, who many of you got to know and were very fond of, who sadly died last year. And Sunny moved in a month later. She turned 10 on Boxing Day, December the 26th, and we've passed our 1 year anniversary. It's a huge box. Get your mega pints and your snacks. We could be here for days. So the other day, well, actually, let me show you a few things. So, you guys, if I get super chats and stuff like that, super chats go into a bank account for Sunny. And your money last year bought her this tower as a Christmas present. It's very stylish, it's minimalistic. I don't like the cat trees that have 1,000 things flying off the edges. For me, this house is... nice and simple and straightforward, but this is her tower, and it's got a little cave in the bottom, and then there's a little middle one and a top one, and there's holes. See, there's holes in the two middle ones so she can go from ledge to ledge, and then up on top is a throne with a plushy cushion that she doesn't give a shit about, but she absolutely loves this tower, and we play every day. I have to basically poke my hand through various holes and get them ripped to shreds. It's a lot of fun. So thank you to all of the traces, or not the traces of nuts, the Better Call Tour community, because this is what your... Oh, Emily, thank you. She doesn't need any more shit. No, it goes into a bank account, so if she's got like a vet appointment or something. But yeah, this was her Christmas present from you guys last year, so thank you very much. Pop that back down. Anywho, she absolutely loves it. Loves it. She didn't need another cat tree at all. But I made the mistake, actually probably the easiest way, because I have sent this to a few friends. I made the mistake of looking at a cat tree that a friend of mine was raving about. Years ago, I saw a Finnish house where they'd put in a cat run around the ceiling in their basement, which I don't have a basement, but I loved the idea of this cat run going around on the ceiling. Very stylish, beautiful Finnish timber and all of that sort of stuff. Anyway, this friend of mine got this new cat tree and was telling me all about it, and I was checking it out, and it's very minimalistic, and it's timber, which I love, and it's nothing too fancy. I'll say hi to everyone in a minute too. I probably should have said that first, actually. Hang on a sec. The groovers and beautiful people are rolling in. Hi, Francesca. Morgan, hello. Hey, beautiful Scout. Emily, hello. Now, this particular cat tree is going to be called the Scout Pole. Long story, but it is after Scout. So when people rock up, they'll be like, what the fuck is that? Because it is literally ceiling to floor. Good to see you, Emily, and thank you so much for donating to Sunny's Fund. That's very sweet of you. Who else? Turtle Dove. Hello, gorgeous. It is a huge box. Lawler's Corner. G'day, Grover. I'm going to assemble me a thing in this box shortly. And thank you again, Emily. That was really sweet of you. AJ, hello. Now, look, you don't have to watch me do this. We could be live for 7 hours. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be a pretty straightforward thing. Let's find out in a second. You can't have a cat, so a little treat for Sunny. Well, thank you so much, sweetheart. Hi, Shanyata. How are you? Casper. G'day, Groover. Hi, Blissful. Blissful's our newest member, and g'day to all the members and subs and lurkers and new people and old people. How do I keep this schedule? Are you sleep deprived from the ambulance? Yeah, I only went live in the middle of the night once this week, and it was right after I'd had the most full-on day at work, and I'd had very little sleep the night before because the trial had kicked off again. And in a period of 48 hours, I had like 6 hours of really disrupted sleep. But I'm all right. I mean, I've had a busy day already. We've had a live this morning looking at some of the funniest moments from the trial. Then I went off to the gym. I made a new friend at the gym, a really gorgeous little Czechoslovakian girl. Then I went to the polling booth and voted, and fuck me dead, they didn't have a democracy sausage. So I drove to another polling booth where I normally vote, because there was a new one literally right near my house. It's kind of weird, but there it was. So I went back to the primary school where I normally vote, because I knew that they would have a sausage sizzle out the front. I got myself a democracy sausage, shoved that in my face, and I've come home. Erections and boxes. That's what we're doing here today. Why? The mail still does, but this was delivered by the owner of a shop in Hobart who sells these. So that was kind of cool. So anyway, I was having a look at it and on my phone, and I was going to pick up my glasses. This was on Monday. And I had it open, and I'd been looking at it thinking, yeah, I don't mind it. And then I realised I had to get to my optometrist and pick up my shades. So I chucked my phone in my pocket. I was logged into my Google account, and somewhere between the office and the optometrist, I essentially paid and bought this tree thing. Now, I've previously bought from this woman before, I bought a cat tower for a friend of mine, but I didn't know she sold these things. But I like the wooden stuff, and I got a little wooden, it's not even a cat tower, it's like a table that has a hammock in the middle of it. It's very cute. But yeah, so my card was already registered on her site, but that's why I didn't have to do the little verification code. And the next thing I knew, I had a message saying successful purchase. So log out of your phone. Oh, mate, I haven't been here, Casper. I'll check it out, mate. But I literally finished the live and went to the gym, and then went and voted and got a democracy sausage and came home and went live. So, thank you. I'll check it out. Why doesn't America have voting sausage parties? Yeah, why don't you? I think because it's compulsory voting here, they've got to offer a bit of an incentive. Although a friend of mine who's in Hobart just said they voted and they didn't have any democracy sausages at their voting booth, so their polling booth. This will be some live. I've shoved sausages in my face. I'm about to build a massive erection, which will ultimately be a pole for Sunny to rub and climb. And you pre-voted. Hey, Lund, lurking. All lurkers are welcome. You pre-voted. It's pouring. Oh no, not more rain for you. We have got a beautiful sunny day here again, haven't we, Sunny? Do you want to come up and say hello to everyone? She might help me. Now, what I'm going to do, firstly, is put on an apron because I get so filthy. Oh, this is my fuck apron. Some of you haven't seen me cooking yet. This apron's awesome. It's fuck everything. I'm going to write in my Sharpie pen on the bottom, fuck Amber turd, because there's room down the bottom. So there's all these different things on there. And let me just do a random. Today's fuck you message is fuck screaming kids. Yep, I hear that. Even parents of screaming kids. And I'm going to get all this shit out of this box. Now also, oh, did I show it to you? Have you seen it yet? Hang on. Here we go. This is what we're building. Thank God it's the one on the left. Because the one in the middle and the one on the right were well over. I think the one in the middle was about 400 and the one on the right was nearly 600. And the one I bought was 260. Yeah. Cat trees are not cheap. The one you guys bought Sunny for Christmas was 279. We've got it all happening here. In Johnny's font, exactly. Erection, election-based sausage party. Look, it sounds like a politically driven cuddle puddle. I'm actually happy to go to live tonight and do some election coverage if there's any Aussies who want to have some fun and zoom into the tally room and watch Anthony Green impress us with his political knowledge. He's one of my heroes. I'm happy to pour me a rum and go live and chat about the erection if anyone wants to join in. People here voting in their thongs and eating a sausage. Exactly. It's very Aussie. I know the F-bomb apron. It's a ripper, isn't it? Do you know what it's called? It's called the fuck apron. So anywho, Anthony. Yes, well, I call him Anthony. Anthony's and Antony's. I've got friends that spell it Anthony who call themselves Anthony. I know lots of Anthony's who are Antony's. It's a name I can't be fucked messy. Like, just one or the other. Sort your shit out. Hey, Londoner. How you doing? And welcome. It is the federal election today. Yes, it is. And I've voted. I've eaten my democracy sausage. And now I'm going to build that big erection on the left. But let's get on with it. First of all, I'll do the unboxing. I mean, it looks cool. And look, if Sunny doesn't give a shit about it, it's going to be easy for me to pull everything out from here, I think. If Sunny doesn't give a shit about it, I think... Hey, Pisshead Greg. You need a fuck apron. Everyone needs a fuck apron. Google them. I'm sure you can still buy them. It's an Aussie apron. All right, so if Sunny doesn't like this pole thing, because it's literally a bit of wood with all these little round shelves, it could either become like a dangling succulent stand. My friend Angie said, why not just hang your undies on it to dry, like use it as a dryer. I thought I could stick it in my walk-in robe and put my shoes on it. Yeah, I don't mess around. It's fucking nice. It's actually quite blunt, but it's good at opening boxes. It's not one that I cook with. They're the sharp ones. Alrighty. Sunny, what's this? Oh, Sunny. Oh, it looks really nice quality. Alright, so firstly, there's shitloads of these. So each post but you're going to put me on the telly, oh my God. This post, there's going to be, they're in between all the different wooden things. So there's one post, two. I'm getting all the same size ones out. first. 3. Actually, I'll put them over here. 1, 2, 3. 4. Bwahahaha. What am I doing, Sonny? 5. Foot long post. Bwahahaha. 6. Oh, Sonny. 7. Jesus Christ. 8. So there's 8 foot long scratching posty things. Oh, Sonny, you're going to love this. The problem is, I'm hoping it's going to fit next to her other one, because also her favourite chair is just there. And I'm hoping it could be favourite chair, this thing, and her other thing all together. We've also got a smaller one. A fuck apron and a red dull knife erection. Okay. Also, oh, they gave me some gloves. Look, guys. I've got a little pack. Actually, we'll do that at the end. Then we've got, this is either going to be at the base or the top. I'm imagining this sort of thing will be pressed up against the ceiling like a stripper pole. I am building a Tesla tower. Your cat's looking at you like you're such a slacker, Mum. Your cat just uses your sofa. Yeah, Sonny's watching me, paying attention. Sonny likes, because my house looks out over a beach and I've got bush and lots of native animals in my garden, she loves looking out the window all the time, and she's going to have, like, the best view. All right. We've got, these are the shelves. Having seen the size of them, they're not this is not going to sit next to the other thing. We'll work that out later. It is a serious undertaking. All right, so we've got 2 round discs. It's nice timber. Is there a sex robot in that box? Hopefully. Hey, Lil Pink, thank you. You know what I'm talking about too. I couldn't send you a message, but thank you. And yes, I'm making my pussy a stripper pole. Yeah. You're going to get some of those cat shelves that go on the wall. Yeah, they're cool too. Yeah, they're like, it's a charcuterie, see? If she doesn't like it, when people come over for lunches and dinners, I'll just do charcuterie boards. All right, so 2 more platters. This will be easy, surely. It'll just be like playing Jenga, won't it? It's a good idea to put a crash mat below the top shelf. Kitty here did a face plant early on. Oh, no. All right, that's a good tip. I might put her other tower directly under the top shelf because it's got that landing pad with the plushy cushion thing. That's how they might work together. Now I've got to find a... No, well, it's a shame that we're so responsible in Australia with cats now, because she would have made very cute kittens. Hang on, I've got to get scissors. Who likes the red dull knife? Now I've got the red sharp scissors. Okay. So we've already got 4 charcuterie. This is bigger than I thought. You could always maybe go over in that corner with that lamp. I don't know. If I'm going to erect it right here, it's going to be right in the middle of the living room. It will not be staying right in the middle of the living room. Yeah, they are meant to land on their feet. So that's charcuterie board number 5. Charcuterie board number 6. Honey. Charcuterie board number 7. Bloody hell. This is huge. I thought this would be discreet. Okay, now this is a different one. I think this is the base because it's got a base sort of thing happening. It's got the brand on it, and it's got the center, the hole in the center for the thing. So we'll keep the base. We'll put that there because that's the starting point. And I've also got a little bag of things. All right. Sunny doesn't like boxes. Jiggy. She's looking at me like, what the fuck's going on? Use the bubble wrap as I'm trying to be minimalist. And I have my niece and her boyfriend here, and there's 2 TVs out here now because one, they had to watch something on normal TV and then they had to watch something on Netflix TV, and my TVs usually live down there. Oh, I reckon you can actually, yeah, I should get a poll. I should get her TikTok pole dancing video up for you to watch. All right, so in here, this is actually really impressive because I was planning on having to get a little box or bowl or something to put all the parts in, but it's come in its own little toolbox. My house will be into that. Well, if Sunny doesn't like this will be the human. So yeah, that's really cute. That you get your own little toolbox. Normally you get, Ziploc bags with it all in, and you've got to drop them all into bowls, and then you knock the bowl over and stuff. I'm really impressed. And look, I also got, I don't quite know why, probing gloves. Oh, they're a bit Mickey Mouse. Yeah, it's discreet as a statue. Oh, I just punched myself in the boot. You can start another channel. The fuck it, I'll build it myself channel. Mickey Mouse hands. Right, so I got gloves. But this is is anyone waiting for the most important thing you need when you assemble something? Instructions. Not an instruction to be seen. This is a do-it-yourself. Oh, that was a bit rude. Don't say I haven't got a great technique. Yeah, Disney, I thought the same thing, Turtle Dove. And we've got this, so I'm just going to remove these nuts and I'm going to put them in my little toolbox. Got my little spanner. Let's just remove this. Will not need 4 nuts. There probably are instructions online, but the lovely girl who owns the shop that sells these texted me the instructions. But it's literally, you get one of these, you get one of those, up we goes. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'm screwing right now. I'm actually unscrewing. We're going to be literal. Sunny, what's going on? This is for you. And this is, I mean, it could go, there's a spot there that would be absolutely perfect, except that she won't get great views out the window, and my favourite hanging plant in the world is there. So knee pads and gloves, good date night must-haves. Exactly. Don't forget your hard hat. You'll be crushed if it falls over. I'm building a giant sex toy. Yes, I am. I am. Why? I might as well go live when I do shit like this. I mean, the other thing I had to do today, which would have been equally as riveting, is I've got to pulp about 100 passion fruit so I can make some more of my fantastic passion fruit curd. It's still not the end of the harvest. There's more to come. But I worked out I picked over $300 worth of passion fruit because each fruit at the moment is now $1.80. They were $1.30 a week ago. Now they're $1.80. Nearly $2 a passion fruit. Will this pole be strong enough for you to claw your way up to the top? Now that's content. Nobody needs to see that, Casper. Where's the hot Kiwi handyman when we need him? I like to work things out myself. I know how to sort out the pressure on the boiler on my hydronic heating. I'm proud of it. I work shit out. I Google a lot of stuff. I YouTube a lot of stuff. But thank you again. Oh, the nutballs. Well, Little Pink Slip Lee, the lid arrived from America that works on top of my KitchenAid mini food processor that I make my balls in. So, soon, I'll be making many a ball. Don't you worry about that. But to make the bliss balls, you need a really sharp blade. And I've got this awesome little KitchenAid mini mixer. And the lid broke on it a few years ago. And you actually need a working lid because you press the lid to make it spin. And like a spring shot out of it. And it was munted. And I went to a hardware to see if we could work out how to get it happening again. And they didn't have the right size springs because KitchenAid aren't Australian. It was just a pain in the ass. But I refused to get rid of the base. But every now and then I'd look at it and go, why are you hanging on to that fucker? You can't. KitchenAid have told you they don't sell individual parts. You've got to buy a whole new unit. And so I put an alert on eBay. And a few weeks ago, an alert saying not one but two of them were on there. And it arrived this week. So we'll be going live. Oh, we're not going to be going. Yeah, we'll go live from the kitchen. I'll make the balls. I can't remember what flavour I was going to do. I'm an Aussie Londoner. I'm in Tasmania. You know, the fictitious land of Tasmania. Loves passion fruit. What about them nut balls you were going to make? Why? Little Pink Slip Lee, love it when you talk dirty. Salted chocolate? I thought they were going to be hazelnut or something. I've got so many recipes. Don't you worry, kids. Jesus Christ, I'm still screwing. Just talk amongst yourselves. Actually, I'll just check. I'm pretty sure that one will have to come off too. There's a washer on the bottom. She sent me instructions, but they're pretty funny. Apparently, when you buy the $260 pole, you don't pay enough to get the instructions. But you do get instructions for the other ones. Let's see. I mean, it looks pretty self-explanatory. It's going to be pole, breadboard, right? This is actually the bit that goes on the ceiling, by the way. This is the top bit. I worked that out because this is the bottom bit. Oh, there's the brand if anyone's interested. Hey, Podcat. I'm not sponsored by them. And I don't want to be because I don't have any room for another one. I don't even have room for this one. Yeah, I can. We need nut balls. Well, yeah, we are. We do need balls. Are they big, salty balls? No, they're kind of this size. Blisters from screwing. Hope the Sunny. She's actually gone back to sleep. Oh my god, I love pistachios. Lick the shells. They're so salty and delicious. Right, let me get the text message instructions up. I had a look at them, and to me they didn't look like an instruction at all. It literally just looked like that photo I showed you earlier of the pole, but just in individual pieces. Chocolate starfish, you fit right in here, Londoner. You worked us out pretty quickly. Son there. She's looking at me like, why do you always sit there talking to yourself? I have the same concerns. I'll be bummed if this one is meant to stay up the top, but we'll see. I don't want to change my messages settings. Just show me the money. All right. Assembly instruction. I can't get over the fact they put this in this cute, like, heavy duty. It is heavy duty. Good quality little toolkit. All right. It's so blurry, I can't even see if there's meant to be a nut. There is. I knew it. I'm just thinking the logic. Although, let's start from the bottom. Wait a minute. Do you think chocolate? You people are rude. I can tell you give great hand jobs. Let's start at the very beginning. Right. So we've got our beautiful base here. We've got the lovely base. And out of my toolbox, I've noticed that there are a couple of screws that have heads on them. And the rest are like the middle ones. Even I've worked this out. And we also need a little washer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to penetrate the hole with the screw. Oh, wait. So unprofessional. Why did I get these gloves? So I can do jazz hands. Everyone in here is like that. Turtle dove. Let's do the hand jobs. Right, so I've got the gloves on. I really don't even know why they gave me these. But let's go. So, first you want to penetrate the hole on your base, which is different to the other breadboards because the base has this extra circular bit and it's got a brand on it. And you want to, let's push this back a bit. Keep talking dirty, please. And then you get this thing with a hole and you stick it through there like that. You do. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab... I can't do anything with these gloves on. This is going to go on there. But I'm going to have to do it on its side. Bit of sideways screwing, and the best way to do it is to chuck this fucker between my legs. I've just stuck the screw in another hole, in the butt of the pole. This isn't working. Hang on, I haven't got enough room. It's hilarious. For you, maybe. Oh. I wondered if they provided an Allen key, and they did. I was like, I need something to tighten my screw. All right. So, yeah, this is the butthole of pole number 1. Hang on. that's got, oh, they've all got staples at the top. All right, Sonny, don't spike yourself on a staple. Now that it's perfectly aligned, I am currently twisting the pole onto the screw. I'm left-handed and I'm doing this back to front. I hope you're impressed. And now that's on enough, I'm actually going to bring in the Allen key. Because it's just going to make life a lot easier. And you're missing it, but I have an amazing Allen key technique. Oh, shit. I was going to lift it up and show you my Allen key technique. Hang on. Stop highlighting comments, Tori. Alright. So, you whack your short end of your Allen key and away we go. And when sex ed meets shop class, my husband must have friction burns. I don't have a husband. He left me because he had to go to hospital all the time. Right, so that's pretty much as tight as I can get it using my Allen key. So yeah, not bad. Did it back to front. I am left-handed. I'm actually going to take the aid, not because I want the comment off the screen, but you'll be able to see more. There will be a cigarette intermission, I'm telling you. So there we have it. Ta-da! Sonny, look! A new scratching post. No, we're not stopping there, are we, groovers? No, we're not. All right. Now it's time for breadboard number 1. These breadboards are all the same size. I don't need an apron. Hey, shut up, Morgan. Us left-handies are creative, and Bart Simpson's a left-hander. You Google famous left-handers. There's, like, we're geniuses. Like, I just took my apron off over the top of my headphones and it all got stuck in my hair. That's the sort of genius I'm talking about. All right, so can you see there? It's what is known in the industry as a side hole, a lopsided one. And we're going to use this little screwing device. They're exactly the same on both sides. This has like, it's a double banger, it's a double penetrator. It's a double penetrator. See, it can penetrate at each end. Damn, our Kira's good, not my thing. Now, I'm just going to choose which direction they go. And I'm screwing again, guys. We're screwing. Hey, Broken Justice. There was no trial today, Groover, so no, you didn't miss any of it. And now that this bit here is screwed in, I'm now going to, I think we'll give her first platform can be to the left. Hey! And then we're going to whack another one of these on, and we're going to screw it. It's going to get screwed up the bum again. The next one. It's a lot of butt screwing going on, Broken Justice. That's really all you've missed. You're not going to say anything? What about the double penetrator? Why not? And this now, by hand, we can just tighten it. Oh, wait. Should I have put a... Wait. Why have I got all these screws? What are they for? I took them off the pole. I've got heaps of them, but no, I haven't got heaps. I've got 4. I don't think there's nothing on the diagram about where they go. So I reckon there's spares. I did read somewhere that you do get spares. Can't find a spare. Right, now I'm going to move this down. Jesus Christ. So that you guys can keep enjoying the action. So we get another double banger. It is very Aussie to have nuts and bolts left over. So we're going to just do a bit more screwing. Another double banger is going in. This thing's heavy too, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. When it's in its spot. And then we're going to get another breadboard. All right, I'm going to make it go like a spiral staircase for her. So this will be the next one. And then another scratching post attachments, copying it up the clacker. Why don't more people watch shit like this on YouTube? Seriously. I mean, this is the real shit, right? Hey, lady. Yeah, we Aussies. I know, Morgan, there's so much... Well, it's the federal erection, you know, so it seemed appropriate we did some screwing, and I'm just going to get rid of this. And get this fucking chair out of the way. Sonny, you better appreciate this. All right. I think the screws will stop it from spinning a little bit, but I'll work out later because there's only 3 or 4 of them and there's like 5 more breadboards. Speaking of, let's stick the next double banger in. Oh, pet owners are ridiculous. We buy all this shit. There's a doctor I watch on YouTube who constantly berates his... The majority of his viewers are... Well, not necessarily his patients, but they're people that have had the surgery that he used to do. And he constantly whinges about how much money people spend on their pets' health, but how little they spend on their own. Okay. Breadboard number... Well, there's the base, but... In terms of the spiral staircase, I want to give her enough room that she can jump from one to the next. Another one of these scratching posts is about to get rammed up the date. What do I do when it gets too high for me to... I have to get a step ladder. Where's the G-spot? Oh, I think every scratching post has a G-spot. This is a beautiful cat bowl. Sonny's going to love this cat bowl. She better. It's way bigger than like, it's not discreet. It's not going to fit discreetly in a corner. I've got a feeling I can't work out though where you would actually put the bolts. There haven't really been any bolt spots. It is a bit wobbly at the moment, but it's going to be like a strip of hole. It's going to have pressure between the ground and the ceiling to hold it in place. She'll keep banging her head. Hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't hurt her, but I don't mind laughing at others' misfortune, and that includes her. If she does some ridiculous jump and she doesn't stick the landing and does this massive specky, do you think I'll laugh? Of course I do. Of course I do. I mean, what I'm going to be doing now is erecting it pretty much in this spot. What I might do before too long is move it. But I'm so gutted for her because her favourite tower, it's the perfect spot for this. But then there's no spot for the tower. You don't need to measure the height, Londoner, because it gets adjusted. The bit, the top bit, you adjust it to the way you screw it as far as you need to put pressure to hold it in place up to your ceiling, if that makes sense. True, you're right. Big erections are not known to be discreet. $100 a cat will like the box. No, she doesn't. Neither do Biscuit. They're not the cats that like boxes. If I had a child like that, I would have been over the moon, just giving them an empty box every year for Christmas. But all these parents are stupid. They buy, bloody expensive gifts. And I'm like, your kid's a bit of a minder. It's only going to like the box. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 5 breadboards. Okay, now it's starting to get tall. Sonny, you better appreciate this, man. There's no way I can put this in my walk-in robe for my shoes if she doesn't like it. This will fill up my walk-in robe. I mean, it's a walk-in robe. It's not a bloody ensuite like in that mansion in the house in Queensland that Johnny Depp locked himself in. Hey, why do Americans say ensuite? Stop changing the pronunciation of French things. It's ensuite. Why is this prick not screwing in? I can't read chat right now. The refrigerator box. Yeah. Oh man, you should see my handwork now. I'm doing that cheeky little spinning with your open palms sort of manoeuvre and a little bit of a flick at the end with the fingers. You know that one? That's what I'm doing right now. Some of you lads might know what I'm talking about. I mean, some of you girls would too, because you're all pros, let's be honest. I think for the remaining... Hang on, I do have a step ladder. But I'm kind of thinking I should move it over to this. Hang on. Bear with me, groovers. Sonny, I vacuumed yesterday. Why is there already fluff everywhere again? Okay. Oh, it's heavy. I've definitely got to move it now. Oh, Sonny, look at this. Alright. Although we don't want it to stop the trifolds from opening. That would suck. Alright, what I'm going to do is just see if I can turn you guys. There we go. Hey, Turd Ferguson. What's going on? We are building a massive erection at the moment for Sunny, who's now in the shot. There she is. She's the channel mascot. It's my cat, Sunny. Or it's an IKEA demo. Right, it's time for another double banger. Oh, wait a minute, I've got to go to where the camera is. A double banger and another breadboard. Crikey, guys. I don't want to go that way. I'll just stick my ass in your faces. Jesus, Sonny. I don't really like heights either. The things I do for this floof. Alrighty. I forgot I need the other bit. Funny you mentioned erection. Too much info, Ted Ferguson. I mean, congrats. Congratulations, but TMI, mate. Wow, Sonny, that sort of takes up. And we'll find a new spot for your other thing. She's looking sad. And I don't know where this piece goes. There's no mention on the instructions of where the small bit goes. Oh, maybe you can swap out this, or you can swap out this guy with this guy if you've got a shorter ceiling. So we may, we actually will be using this. Oh, Sonny. But we'll use one more of these dudes, the big one. Sonny's already checking it out. What's going on, Sonny? If I fall to my death, I love you all. Please organise for Sonny to be transported to Scout Inquirer in the United States of Americano. Actually, no, she'll be in quarantine. Francesca? I do actually have a rescue plan for the Sunny one. Yeah, see, that's going to be too high for the last one, so I'm actually going to take that one off. And try the smaller one. Where's Sunny gone? Probably out into her enclosure, which is pretty much like this, but outdoors in a cage, and it's got a daybed at the top of it. I'll just catch up on chat for a sec. What's going on? I honestly cannot believe I have 17 people watching this bullshit. The cat is like, what the fuck is this monstrosity? Oh no, I've worked it out. Scout, I'm into this shit. I've worked it out. I've assembled so much. I've moved house so many times. And assembled shit so many times. And one of my exes owned a furniture shop. I'm in my element. I mean, I like it. It completely takes up the whole window of my view. Well, it doesn't actually. It's there without pinching the view. But the top two shelves, she's not even going to look through them. Now, this is where I'm confused. I could put... I don't think that's going to be high enough. I might use the long one, and that means I won't have one more shelf. But the top shelf, if I put another shelf, it's going to not have a view anyway. It's going to be looking at wood. So, back to... I don't see any point putting one on right at the top. There's no way. I mean, a kitten might be able to get up there, but she's not going to. So I might have just scored myself a new charcuterie board. So I've actually still got 2 of these and this little one. What's the chances we get to see Sunny use it? It's a great deck, Francesca, yeah. Although I probably should have... I mean, even the table that's in the shop now has got a lot of crap on it because I cleared it to put this thing in here. But the deck is pretty lush. This place is great. It's like a little cubby house in the tree tops. Because it's on stilts, it's sort of got a treehouse vibe. Look, there's been a whole lot of screwing going on, but it's been a pretty straightforward thing to do. Now, there is one more breadboard, but I think that's just going to be a dust collector. I've got to tilt this loader. Didn't think this bit through. Now I'm gonna. You're like, oh no, she's unscrewing it. Yeah, but I'm working it out as I go. This is how I cook. I don't read the recipe in advance. I do one process, one step at a time. But I've just realised, and I'm actually going to get one of those screws for the top bit too. And there's a washer on there. Alright. I'm actually going to put the now, is that not going to fit in there? That's interesting. Oh, it will now. Awesome. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the long ceiling pressure bit on the gigantic screw. Oh shit, I've got to undo it because I didn't put the screw on. Oh guys, is this exciting? Is this riveting? I can't even really do a dance or anything for you. You just chat amongst yourselves. I'm a bit busy over here, but yeah, I am going to put the screw on because that will help tighten the bit at the top. But look, I don't know if you can see, but I've worked out how to get this bloody bolt down pretty quickly. Look at that, it's pole dancing. Just spinning that. Can you see that? Genius. Genius. Oh, that wasn't genius. I'm just going to give this a little tighten. $20 in the chat. I know, all these shelves for all these mega pints. Sunny's got the best view if she uses this thing, seriously. Now hopefully this will screw down. I wonder if I do put another screw. What's happened to Turd? Did you lose a fur baby? Jonathan Booth, hello. I'm back, baby. You're having a mega pint, good lad. Bruce is back. Guess who's back? Brucey's back. I'm going to put a washer on this one too. I don't know if I need to, but it's just, I don't, you know, they're here. Might as well use them. Welcome back, Bruce. We're assembling a stripper pole. See, Jonathan Booth is a classic example of why I love this community. Because Jonathan came in the other night pretty much just pooping. Just saying poop, poop, Amber Turd. Any other community would be like, oh, it's a troll, block him. But no. I had a bit of fun with him. And he's stuck around and he's back. Because I don't believe everyone who's just trying to be a bit stupid and silly or even a bit of a wanker on YouTube's a troll. And to be honest, trolls fit in really well here. The happy ones. This isn't screwing in any further and there's not enough room between... This honestly doesn't feel like it's going down from this point. I'm going to try the smaller one. Because this piece is crucial. This is the bit that leans up against the ceiling and applies the pressures so the whole thing doesn't come crashing down. I'm a bit over the spinning. I almost need a cigarette break. I'll put some real life pole dancing on for you to watch while I have a ciggy. Booth has grown exponentially. Well, he realised that we had a sense of humour. And he didn't get blocked in the first 3 seconds he was here. Oh, I'm speaking on... So there's only a really small thread. Watching me do this is so hot, you reckon? God. Wait till I put on a frock and do a dance on the pool for you. But... that won't go in any further either. And I honestly don't think I have enough room. Between this tower and the ceiling to actually even fit this. I do, but it's not, the short one's not pushing it up right. We've got to problem solve. The short one isn't pushing, I can't push it up high enough. And then the other one's too high. Actually, maybe I will use the last breadboard, even though it will just be a dust collecting piece of shit. That might give me that, just that little extra bit of height. I'm a problem solver. Turd Ferguson, I'm really impressed. Go Sunny. She's now heading out to her enclosure because she's a spoiled cat. I'm really impressed with the folks in this community. Sense of humour is why you came back. Yeah, we're fun in here. We don't take ourselves too serious. Why would we? Life's short, you know. I mean, even when shitty things happen in our lives, and shitty things do happen in our lives, and you're allowed to fall apart and be sad and all the rest of it. But, like I was saying the other night, everyone has sad things happen in their lives. And if we all didn't sort of try to laugh our way through some of it, then the whole planet would be fucked. Because a lot of people don't, and well, some of them can't, and some of them just simply choose not to. You need people that can laugh in the face of adversity to keep the planet rolling. It doesn't mean people aren't allowed to be sad, and it doesn't mean we're not going to be supportive of our friends when they're sad. It's like a millimetre too short. Well, it's like half an inch. I'm really confuddled. I'm trying to work this out. Because, yeah, for me, it's like half a centimetre too short. But I don't think I can use the long one. I think the long one is too long. And the short one's too short. Because see, this thing, I think this thing, you should be able to shorten and lengthen this part. I think I'm going to have to use the long one. And I'm just going to have to keep screwing it. Just keep screwing it, everybody. The first thing I thought when she got on the ladder was just the fucking apron would be grand. But what are you talking about? Now I'm getting self-conscious. How many of you would have told your acting coach versus your therapist that you were an essay? Yeah. Yeah, it's convenient too, isn't it, that everyone she told is now no longer with us, pretty much. I mean, there's probably kids who have been essayed, who, I'm going to put this back on, who might have been close to a teacher. There might be... Look at this technique, guys. But you've made me paranoid now about the on the stepladder thing. I feel like moving my camera back around or putting something over it. Yeah, we're screwing everything. Her friends were transactional. Nice to see you, Emily. Why did I lose people because I looked so bad on the ladder? I wouldn't be surprised. Clearly everyone just came here for some, you know, Victoria's Secret model in a G-string on a ladder. Sorry to disappoint. Can't say it's a positive thing being known as Amber's acting coach. See, I was screwing this one before and it just doesn't keep going down. It felt like it stopped, but maybe it didn't. I really need a cigarette. Oh, the apron would have been... Oh, okay. I gotcha. There's not many YouTubers who would happily stand on a ladder erecting a bloody pole for their cat with the camera on them. And I wasn't even thinking about that, but that comment made me think about it. But I know where you're coming from, TV. That's fine. That's fine. I hear you. I gotcha. It's really telling. Oh, we're screwing it down. It is going in. I've worked it out. I've even put on a second bolt for tightening. I love puzzles. That's why I became a lawyer. Because being a lawyer is basically being a problem solver. And there is nothing more gratifying. Now, it doesn't feel like it's going down anymore to me. It feels like that's as far as it's going to go. What do you reckon? Been spinning it a while. I'm hoping that when it goes on... Oh, we don't need that one either. When it goes on, the only way is up. That's what we want, guys. The only way is up. And I probably need... Do I need one of these, or is there one up there already? There's one up there already. Okay. Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas, although standing up here screwing this one on is... Oh, okay. I've got to screw it on a bit before I can straighten it up. This is precarious. This is when couples go, "Hey, can you come and hold this for me while I screw this thing up the top?" But I haven't got a honey to call out for, so I just got to do it myself. Like a grown-up. I mean, yes, 2 hands make light work. But I don't get all the praise if someone helps me. Not that I'm doing this for praise. Now, hopefully, I've worked this out. She's screwed on, and now the top bit, I'm screwing up again. And that is now pressing against the ceiling. Oh, Tori, you clever girl. And now I'm going to put that bolt down. And there's a washer on there already. And it's going to hold it all in place. And this godforsaken pole will be erected. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I need my little toolkit. Where's the little screwdriver thingy? This little thing. This little spanner. Hi, Miss K. So we've got... Now I own my own charcuterie board. I guess this is a good spare just in case one of them falls apart or doesn't. I don't think it will. Didn't end up using the Mickey Mouse gloves. Got my little toolkit. Which, to be honest... That's not a toolkit. This is a toolkit. Well, this is my indoor one. I love it. Yep, I've got one of those, you know. One of these ones. You know, that opens out. It's got all my shit. It's got my drill. And most importantly, it's got my stud finder. And it hasn't found me a stud yet. Oh God, so do I, Emily, because I've now got to find a spot for her other one, her favourite one. She might hate this one because it's an imposter. I want to say it's subtle, but it's pretty big. She's out in her enclosure. I was hoping I could put her on it and do a demo for you. Right, that's definitely not tight enough. Like I can tighten it, but it's not screwed. How do you do that? I've got to screw it up like about 1 millimetre. To get it really tight. That's better. And if I just tighten the bolts that I chose to put on all by myself because it didn't come with instructions. But I love a puzzle. This is more satisfying than getting the Wordle in 2 moves. Oh, that's loosening it. Ugh. Sonny, come and check this out. Sonny. I'll probably have to get my mate Roger to do one final twist on it. You know how sometimes you just need that final... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If it was a party or something, we could have all the different hors d'oeuvres going up it. But I'll spend a bit of time. I won't do it now. There's just a tiny bit of tweaking just to make it a little bit tighter. But my mate Roger, who's actually meant to be coming over this afternoon, he can do that final screw. Don't go there. He's married to my beautiful friend Linda. Now for a demonstration. Hey you. Hey. Come here. It'll take her a while to get used to it because cats don't like change and new things, but here's an animal I prepared earlier. Look, Sonny. See, that looks a bit crooked to me. What's this? What's that? Do you like? Straight onto her favourite chair. She'll work it out. She'll work it out. It took about 3 months for her to even touch the other one. And her other one will fit next to it. Hi. Her other one will fit next. This one behind me will fit next to it. I've just got to move her favourite chair a little bit. In fact, now that I'm looking at that, I might move it to the left slightly. And they'll both fit. What's that, Sonny? She's down the bottom of it. What's that? She's checking it out. She's walked off again. Could be a fondue fountain with some... Well, it's up. We've got one spare charcuterie board. Got a little baby scratching post. And a big one. Could even make another little one for her and pop it in... I mean, even if I just screw these two together and use the other one as a base... I have the exact amount of things I need to do that. And she could just have her own little scratching post in another room. It looks really cool, but I just realised if I move it... And it is on a bit of a weird angle, but... So it'll need a tiny bit of tweaking, but it's one of those things... You kind of tweak it at the top and then tweak it at the bottom and go up and down. But now that I've realised I want to move it about a foot to the left. There we go. Done in an hour and 19 minutes. No, she doesn't like catnip either. Biscuit did. Biscuit was a stoner. It is some cat real estate, great views. Here, let me give you a bit of an idea of the views that she will have from the shelves. And the beach will look really far away for you guys, but it's not. It's 150 metres from my front door to the top of the sand. Well, some of you have been on walks on the beach. You know it's really close, but it'll look really far away on this. But so there's her new thing. I've got a bit of moving things and clearing things and putting things in baskets. And those succulent-y orchid things down there will be moved. And there's a game of Cards Against Humanity still in mid-game. And then, so she's going to have all these different level views right up to these sliding doors almost go up to the ceiling. Not quite. There's about a foot above that. But her view at the moment's all of, that's her enclosure out on the deck. And then all this bush. And then out here, down there, for some reason, the camera can't pick it up. I don't know if it'll be able to focus in or not, but that's my herb garden, the white pots. But there is water through that deck. You can see a lot of blue, but for some reason it just can't, it's not picking it up. So anyway, I'll go live out on my deck one day again soon and you'll see the view. Weren't expecting this view, were you? So yeah. Time for your gummies. Hey, yo, baby blondie. There she goes. There it is. There's the sunny bum going out into her enclosure, which has 3 shelves and a hammock/daybed up the top of it. And it's also got Tibetan prayer flags, little mini ones along the front of it. Everyone down here's a bit hippie and, you know, my house doesn't actually have the full-size prayer flags, but my sister gave Sonny a little miniature pair that you can normally put across the windscreen of like a combi van on the inside, just dangling down, you know, that stuff. You're all talking drugs. I've just built a pole and you're all talking drugs. Shame on you. I'm kidding. So that's it, guys. I'm changing the title of this because we're not really talking about the trial today. It was really me just bullshitting and chatting on while I built something and you kept me company. The next job I've got to do today is halve and pulp about 100 passion fruit. So I'm going to get on with that. And they were the two things. It was, do I get them to chat to me while I build this bloody massive erection? I mean, I like it. It's cool. It's looking a bit cluttered because that table's got a heap of shit on it that's not normally there. But it's cool. I just don't know if that will be its final resting place. Yes, we've been pole dancing, Deb. Next time you come down this way, come and see Sonny's new pole. It does need a bit of... You know when you hang a painting, you've got to step back and look. It's on a bit of a precarious... Not precarious, it's on a bit of a slight lean. So I'll be doing some tweaking. I've got to move it anyway, so there's no point getting it perfect till then. But thank you all very much for keeping me company. I don't know if I'm going to actually get up on a ladder to eat. Oh, hang on. To entertain everyone again anytime soon. I don't think Tori on a step ladder is really what any of you needed. Definitely we'll be having many pole dancings. I'm glad you picked up on that little pink slip, Lee. Pink slips in Australia are when you get a detention, you're given a pink slip. My brother was in a band called Pink Slip and the Detentions. True story. That's before he moved on to a band called Dick Dagger and the Scroats. Also a true story. But let's end how we began, and the whole reason you have all just hung out with me for an hour and 24 minutes while I have assembled a poll. It's for our mascot. We do have a mascot on this channel. We have 3 adopted baby animals, Australian animals. We have a baby wombat called Cashew. My channel used to be Traces of Nuts, so there's a few nut names. We've got the baby wombat is Cashew. We've got a baby Tasmanian devil called Clark. And we've got a baby Forester kangaroo called Almond. And next month, we're going to be rescuing... the community is going to rescue or sponsor a baby Tasmanian devil. That was what was voted on. Then one of our beautiful community members, Miss Ducky, is going to be sponsoring one as well. And when this channel gets to 2,000 subscribers, if it happens during a live, everyone in that live will go in the draw, and I'll be sponsoring an animal in your name for 12 months. And if we go to 2,000 when I'm not live, then the next time we go live, it will be to do the draw. Pink slips here a lot. Interesting. Cashew. Little baby Cashew. I finally got us a wombat. That's another story entirely. But sweet dreams to all of you where it's late at night and you're ready for Bedfordshire. Thank you for hanging out again, and I'm glad that you've met Sunny, our little mascot. And thanks for humouring me with all of my bad jokes about screwing and poles and erections. It's been fun. And Australians in chat who haven't voted yet, off you go. Go and vote. Go and vote. And grab your democracy sausage. And if you hang on right till the end, you actually hear Sunny purring. Even though she looks like she's trying to eat my face off, she does actually enjoy this.
My sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Have a good weekend, everyone. Love you, grievers.
You are my